Do I? No, not really. I'm not listening to just whatever, any kind of music. Speaking of music, I gotta turn that on. Yep. There we go. All right, there we go. Should be ready to rock and roll now. Like I said, guys, do appreciate everybody that got into the break, getting us filled up and ready to rock and roll. Good luck, everybody. We're gonna start off with some Phoenix. I'll turn around. All right, guys. Good luck. Starting off with Tyler Warren, Josh Allen, Caleb Williams, and a JSN. Got James Pierce Jr., Zach Charbonnet, Trey Benson, and a Tyreek Hill. Everybody keep double tapping that screen. See how many likes we can get while we're ripping this break, guys. We got Tyler Loop, Calais Campbell, McCardle, and Pickens. McCardle. Jalen Noel, Matthew Stafford on the contours, silver, Bullock, and a Chris Godwin. Alexander, we got Saquon Barkley on the red hyper. That's going to be 121 out of 399 for the Eagles. Thomas and a Geno Smith. First numbered card of the break going to the Eagles. Abdul Carter, Adonai Mitchell, Marquise Brown, and a Calais Campbell. Appreciate all the gifts, guys. You don't have to do that. I do appreciate it, though. Maxwell Hairston, Bijan Robinson, Thunderbird, silver. Another Bijan and Dan Founts. Luther Burden, Caleb Williams, Bigsby, and a Christian McCaffrey. Ted McMillan, JSN, Chase Brown, and Taysom Hill. Andres Borregales, Holt, Henry, and a Patrick Mahomes. Kyle McCord, Jordan Love, Travis Kelce, Brooks. Nick Scorton. Got Trey Benson, Saquon Barkley, and a Plexico Burris. All these hypers over here. Derek Harmon, DeAndre Swift, Devontae Adams, Joe Mixon. Jackson Dart, Calvin Ridley, BTJ, Justin Herbert. Quinn Ewers, another Trey Benson, Braylon Allen, and a Chuba Hubbard. JT. Got Quinshon Judkins on the Thunderbird Silver for the Browns. Austin Eckler and a Brock Purdy. I like Phoenix this year. It's been pretty nice cards. We got Nick Martin, Will Disley on the Red Hyper, 244 out of 399 going to the Chargers. Baker Mayfield and Trent McDuffie. Another numbered card. Come on, give us. We need a color blast. That's what we need. We got Amari Hampton, Tyreek Hill, Montgomery, and Rashad. Take an auto too. That'd be nice. Jalen Walker, Zorn Mitchell, and a Devontae Smith. Terrence Ferguson, Puka, Leggett, Aaron Jones. Shamar Stewart. We got Devontae Smith, Laporta, Jerome Ford. Yeah, that would be sick. Riley Leonard, Jahmyr Gibbs on the Thunderbird Silver, Kincaid, and Jared Goff. One of the best Tyler Warren cards I've pulled so far has been out of a Phoenix hobby box. It was a Nike swoosh out of 10 RPA, gold RPA. It's pretty sick. Arian Smith, Leggett, Taylor, and Aiden Hutchinson. Yeah, there's pictures of it on my profile. You can go look at it, and it was an awesome card. Jalen Lane, Aaron Jones, CeeDee Lamb, and a Hufanga. Sweshinger, Neighbors, Hill, and a Derrick Henry. Trey Harris, Lamar Jackson, Mahomes, and Kelsey. Jalen Milroe, Broderick Thomas for the Buccaneers, Brooks, and a Barkley. We got Landon Jackson, Matthew Golden on the Thunderbird Silver, Novacek, and a Burris. I'm telling you, I don't think we've had a break yet where we haven't hit at least one Matthew Golden in some form or fashion. Tyler Show, Geno Smith, Bryce Young, Jamar Chase. Tommy Mellett, Marquise Brown, Wilson, and Garrett Wilson. First 5 down. Not too bad. Yeah. Warm up just a little bit more. Yeah, he's all over every product so far. Not one time, yeah. Like I said, they're, you know, we've got some decent stuff out of these. And the honestly, the hypers are clean looking cards too. You just, as long as you can get the right players. We got Jack Sawyer, Devontae Adams, Thunderbirds, Pittman, and a Herbert. Burrow Color Blast, that'd be sick too. We got Horton, Isaac, Tesla for the Lions on the purple there. I think it maybe blue. 133 out of 199. It's a sick looking card. Braylon Allen and a Hubbard. I can't tell if it's blue or purple. Kind of go either way. Nice rookie. Got Devin Neal, Landon Jackson for the Bills, Brock Purdy, and a Trent McDuffie. Tez Johnson, Fields, Rashad, and Trey Tucker. We have Robbie, Higgins, Barnett, Parsons. Caleb Johnson, Tyler Show on the Hyper, McDermott, and AJ Green. Show, whatever his name is. Got Regales, Colston, Loveland, Thunderbird, Silver, the Bears, Tracy Jr., and McGee. And that's what I like. I mean, you know, I know it's a little more, you know, higher risk with these, but like, you know, it's also a whole lot cheaper too. Kyle McCord, Devontae Adams for the Rams on the red. That's 222 out of 399. Schultz and a Williams. Nick Scorton, Omarion Hampton on the Hyper, Jaden Reed, and a Hunter Henry. Now we're seeing some more rookies. I like it. We got Tesla, Joe Horn, Bealey, and a Smith. What's up, guys? Welcome in. If you're new, make sure to hit that follow button. We got Morrison, Njoku, Burrow, and a Hendricks. Michael Williams, Dylan Sampson for the Browns, Haynes and a Bucky Irvin. Donovan, Marvin Harrison Jr., Thunderbird, Silver, Jackson, and Aaron Jones. A lot. Scatabo, we have a Garrett Wilson pink. That is numbered 7 out of 299. Going to the Jets. Laporta and a Jerome Ford. Yeah, it's a lot. Like almost half, coach. It's like they're double. That's what I'm trying to say. We got that guy. Terrence Ferguson on the Hyper, Novacek and a Goff. They just keep going up. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I know they have some different hits and stuff, but yeah, it's insane. Pat Bryant, there's an auto. Tyler Nubin going to the Giants on the Hyper auto. There we go. Hutchinson and a Hufanga. Phoenix still doesn't disappoint. Not a rookie auto this time, but still an auto. We got Smith, Bryce Young, Vrabel, and a Hurts. Wessinger, Shadur Sanders on the red hyper. That's a sick looking card. That is 237 out of 399. Hall and a Diggs. I'll take it. Numbered's numbered. See, these aren't as low numbered as Hobby, but you still get a lot of color, a lot of numbered and color with them. We got Graham, Joe Burrow, Thunderbird Silver, Disley, and a bottom. So it was $700 for a hobby case of BLA. Oh, hobby case of Hobby Blasters. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen 1700. I've seen it was 13 or 1400. We got Jordan James, Josh Allen, and the Bills. That is 31 out of 399. Fisk and a McLeod. Nice little color match there. It's a sick looking card. Yeah. Like, look all. I mean, there's still a lot of color up here. We got Campbell again, Spears and Lawrence. I was gonna get some, but like I don't know. It just means it's gonna go up. Uh-oh. There's an extra card in here. Cam Ward on the front. Pearsall and Myles Garrett. Amon-Ra, St. Brown, Color Blast. Going to the Lions. Sick hit for the Lions. Dude, those Color Blasts are so clean. That's going to 6 row 6. 6 row 6. Nice hit. Take an auto and a Color Blast. I say it every time. Can't sleep on the value breaks. We got Williams, Disley, Myers, and a Roethlisberger. Thomas, Cam Ward on the hyper. There you go. Muhammad and a Penix Jr. We got Tutton, Tyreek Hill and the Thunderbirds, Montgomery and a Thomas. Where you been? Where you been? Oh, there you go. It's a sick looking Color Blast, man. He's at work. I figured, John. You got that, and there was another card too. I think we got Jalen Rolls, Myles Garrett on the blue, 67 out of 199. Geno Smith and Marquise Brown. Brown's doing all right. We'll do a recap at the end too, guys. Cam Miller, Chris Godwin, Campbell, and A.D. Mitchell. Matthew Golden, Williams, Smith, Leggett. Got Jaquez Hunter, Williams, Jones, Laporta. Last pack of Phoenix. Come on. We got Jaden Blue, Broderick Thomas, Ford, and a Goff. There we go. Pretty solid 10 boxes, honestly. Pretty solid. Like to wish I got lines. Well, funny story, 6 bought the lines, canceled it, and then came back and bought them again. Yep. He bought, I don't know, like, I didn't talk to him about it, but he bought the lines before the break went live, and then right as I was getting ready to go live, he put a cancellation in. And so I canceled it because I wasn't live yet. And then later on, he bought them back. Oh, there you go. Had to switch cards. I figured there was a reason. But sometimes people like don't mean to buy, don't mean to buy in when they're looking. So I just figured it was something like that. Honestly. I don't sweat it as long as it's before the break. All right, here we go. Let's find a micro mosaic or stained glass now. That'd be nice. We got Troy Franklin, Marquise Brown, DeMario Davis, Jaden Higgins on the elevate, Jack Beck, and a Tracy Jr. Got in a hurry. We got Jordan Love, Jalen Walker, Mason Graham on the green, Emeka Ibuka on the notoriety green, Kid Reporter, Brown, and a Khalil Shakir. Tyler Newman, Taj Brooks. We got Jaden Higgins on the green for the Texans. Warner, Davis, McCaffrey. Yeah, they won't let you buy back. Yeah. For me, I get a little testy when it's like when there's something weird going on. But if it's before I'm even live, like I know accidents happen. I try not to be too tore up about it. Lamar Jackson, Jerry Jeudy. Why is that backwards? Oh. Emeka Ibuka on the notoriety orange. Warner, Hubbard, and a Hester. You got the green. You got the green and the orange. Coach. We got Leggett, Membo, St. Brown. How about an auto? Kellen Russell on the future scripts. Auto, James Cook and a Williams. Is he on a team? Did he get drafted? If he's not on a team currently, then I'll randle it. If he's not on a team currently, I can verify it here in a minute. Kellen Russell. We got Williams, Tez Johnson, Hurts, McVay, Johnson, and a Ferguson. Appreciate the follow, TS. We got Justin Jefferson, Spurrier, Tyler Newman on the mosaic, Branch, Watson, and Brazil. Packs are being a pain in the ass. We got Bucky Irvin, Devin Neal, Matthew Golden notoriety, Reed, Beckham Jr. and Campbell. Boswell, Noel, Julius Peppers on the orange. I don't know why they're backwards this time. Tucker, Shadur Sanders variation, and a Joe Theismann. Almost to 20K likes, guys. Can we get to 20K? Ladd McConkey, Quinion Mitchell, Kyle Williams on the green, Micah Parsons green, Harris, and a Clowney. Harrison Jr., JT. We got Jonathan Taylor on the green, Dylan Gabriel notoriety, Jordan Love, and an Etienne. Bryce Young, Ashton Genty, Cameron Hayward, Garrett Wilson, Bigsby, and a grad shear. Well, lost control there. Penix, Harmon, Boswell, Shields, Pickens, and a Godwin. Darnell Mooney, Kenneth Grant, Austin Hooper on the green, Matthew Golden notoriety, A.J. Brown, and Justin Fields. Baker Mayfield, Joe Namath, Hendrickson, Milano, Jackson Dart variation, and McLaurin. Matthew Stafford, Ted McMillan, DK Metcalf. We got Jamar Chase on the orange, Epic Performers, Theo Johnson, and Tim Brown. Gabe Davis, Maxwell Harrison, Joe Green, Micah Parsons, Barkley, and Stevenson. Tiki Barber, Cam Scatabo on the green mosaic, Taylor, Rogers, Dickerson, and a Tyreek Hill. Alec Pierce. We got Sherwood on the hollow there. TJ Watt, Golden, Lamb, and Jared Goff. DK Metcalf, Calvin Johnson, Audric Estime, Jahmyr Gibbs, Hubbard, and Anderson. Cole Kmet, Mimbo, Jared Goff, Matthew Stafford, Lewis, and a McBride. Robert Brooks, Tez Johnson, Xavier Legette, Hamilton, Ted McMillan variation, and a Joku. Cortland Sutton, Noel, Devontae Smith green, Drake May on the touchdown master orange, Barkley, and Joe Green. Caleb Williams, Devin Neal, Ted McMillan on the elevate, Bryce Young, Pollard, and Travis Kelce. Got Kittle, Higgins, Okongwu, Fitzgerald, Johnson, and Jared Goff. Got Jerome Ford, Jacoby Myers, Marshall Faulk, Bijan, Barry Sanders, and Jamal Anderson. Chop Robinson, Loveland, Derek Harmon. Got Micah Parsons on the Bang Orange, London, and a McBride. Altoon, Jackson Dart, DeAndre Swift, Caleb Johnson, Travis Hunter, and David Njoku. Got Malik Neighbors, Russo, Jewel, Komet, Green, and a Pollard. Devon Achane, Jordan Blue, Travis Hunter, a Notoriety. How about a Josh Allen Honeycomb? No sweating. We just right here. Going to the Bills and Ryan. Collins and a Kelsey. We just right to it. Honeycomb, Josh Allen. Nice Travis Hunter too. We still got 5 more boxes. And like I said, don't forget, guys, since it's kind of a weird weekend, I may go ahead and do our Saturday night special break tomorrow night. So if I do that, guys, it's going to be 45 boxes, 3 different sports, 2 sealed cases. It's going to be a sick break. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow, guys. Typically, we run that on Saturday night, but I think it's going to be better if I run it tomorrow. But I'll have it posted probably, I'm hoping, tomorrow afternoon, so you guys can check it out before we go live tomorrow evening. Those large breaks like that they're usually loaded. Especially with 3 different sports, it gives more teams the chance to hit. Well, so far out of the mosaic, we got an auto and a honeycomb. How about a stained glass? Or a Genesis. That'd be nice too. Alright, here we go. Final 5 boxes of the break. We got Sam Darnold, Caleb Johnson, Devon Achane, Dylan Gabriel Notoriety, Moss, and a Bo Nix. Michael Penix, Ty Felton, Jake Ferguson, Bo Nix, Show, and a Dobbs. Dang, man. Roethlisberger, Tyler Warren, Notoriety, Brian Branch on the orange. I don't know why the oranges are backwards. Daniels, Irvin, and a Josh Downs. Derrick Henry. We got Genesis. How about that? Ricky White. Got Braun, Swift, Foreman. Is it rookie? Not a rookie. Lad McConkey for the Chargers. Going to Dave E. on the Genesis. Nice hit for the Chargers. We got Darnell Mooney, Baker Mayfield, Cam Scatterbo on the variation, Trey Harris, Elevate, Higgins, and a Gibbs. That's 2 Scatterbos. Mosaics. Caleb Williams, Mason Graham, Bobby Wagner, Caleb Johnson Notoriety, Ashton Jeanty, and a Mark Andrews. Hunter Henry, Gasecki, Ashton Jeanty on the green, Fitzgerald, Tate, and a J.J. McCarthy. Nice green Jeanty. What's up, Chisel? We got Charles, Halls, Wilkins, CeeDee Lamb, Hunter Henry, Singletary. Joe Namath, Evans. We got Zabel, Larry Fitzgerald, Taylor, and Devonta Smith. If you're new, guys, make sure to hit that follow button. We got Sweat, Scorton, Johnson, Hall, Branch, and Moss. Warren Moon, Trey Benson, Will Anderson Jr. on the silver. Chris Jones, Cam Ward variation, and a Zerlin. Larry Fitzgerald, Jack Beck, Jalen Hurts green, Ty Felton elevate, Danny White, and Kenneth Walker. Come on, we gotta get the quadrifecta here. We got Stafford, Shadur Sanders, Bijan, Newbin, Jennings, and a Stingley Jr. Gabe Davis, Caleb Johnson, the variation green, notoriety, Diggs, Betts, and Fred. Tiki Barber, Martinez, DK Metcalf elevate, Jalen Hurts notoriety orange, Montgomery Nakongwu. Got Tajay Spears, Fanning Jr., Brazil, Russo, Matthew Golden, Cam Hayward. Carissa Olave, Tutton for the Jags, Higgins, CeeDee Lamb, Hubbard, and a Shockley. Tucker Craft, Jared Verse, Campbell, Dak Prescott mosaic, Lewis, and a Geno Stone. Ladd McConkey, Arroyo, Hayward, McBride, Purdy, and Jawan Jennings. Quinion Mitchell, Harrison Jr., James Conner Silver, Trey Harris elevate, Henderson, and a Stingley Jr. Colts micro, that'd be sick. Bryce Young, Schlesinger, Tyler Warren, notoriety, Josh Allen, Air Performance orange, Ray Lewis, and Fred Taylor. Usually more Tyler Warren than this. Deebo Samuel, Zabel, Jaden Higgins, elevate, mosaic, Caleb Williams, Okongwu, and a Hayward. We got St. Brown, Dylan Gabriel, Njoku, Johnson, Sanders, and a Shockley. Browns did all right. Got Cooper Kupp, Blount, Terrell Owens, Fitzgerald, London, and a Geno Stone. Last box of the break. Come on. Hook us up with one more. Deebo Samuel, Savion Williams, Quentin Johnston on the silver, Molds on the green, Allen and the Ertz. St. Brown, Shockey, Drake May, Vic, Tua, TJ Hawkinson. Cooper Kupp, Clark, Barron, Brock Bowers, Scatterbo variation, Joe Horn. We got Zaire Franklin, Devonta Smith, Hendrickson, Shields, Brown, and Culpepper. Trent Dilfer, Tesla. We got Sam Darnold on the notoriety. Caleb Williams on the touchdown masters, orange. Milano and a Kamara. Last pack, good luck, guys. Got Blount, Miller, Nick Scorton, Metcalf, Jackson Dart variation, and a Keon Coleman. There we go, guys. Appreciate everybody that got into that one. We'll do do a quick recap of what we did get. Top loaded over here. And like I said, guys, more than likely we will have our larger break tomorrow. If you want to check that out. I need to check on this guy, Kellen Russell. Real quick here. Or Keelan Russell. So he's still on Alabama. Am I reading this right? All right, so how we'll handle that, guys, is I'll open a pack of the score treat like we did on the divvy, and whoever the last card is, whatever team that is who will get that card. Once we do our recap here. All right, we got Dylan Sampson, Isaac Tesla to 199, Saquon Barkley to 399, Shadur Sanders to 399, Terrence Ferguson, Amarian Hampton, Devontae Smith to 399, Colston Loveland, Landon Jackson, Quinshawn Judkins, Cam Ward, Matthew Golden, Myles Garrett to 199, Josh Allen to 399, Joe Burrow, Garrett Wilson to 299, Tyler Show, Will Disley to 399, Tyler Newbin auto, and an Amon-Ra St. Brown color blast. And then we had Travis Hunter, Cam Scatterbo, Emeka Ibuka, Mason Graham, Dylan Gabriel, Caleb Johnson, Ashton Genty, Caleb Johnson, Dylan Gabriel. Got a Josh Allen Honeycomb, Lad McConkey Genesis, Cam Scatterbo, Kyle Williams, Emeka Ibuka, Jaden Higgins, and then a Keelan Russell auto, which, like I said, we're going to rando right now. So we're going to go with this pack right here. So, like I said, the way it'll work, guys, the last card in this pack is who gets that card. Whatever team is in here. So it's going to go to the Giants. Going to the Giants. So that'll go to Captain. So make sure to make note of that. Giants get that auto. There we go. So Giants get that auto based on this right here. And guys, remember, you can always go rewatch all the breaks over on YouTube and Twitch. So make sure you go subscribe over there. I do appreciate everybody that got into that one, guys. Very, very much. I do appreciate you.